That's the happiest I've ever been in education. 16 to 18 or 16 to 19 because I had to restart the college year. But when I went to the college, that was so great. And like there were some kids that weren't that bothered, but mainly everyone was there. They got to specialise in the subjects. Just everyone was a bit happier. You got to call people by the first name. I know you probably didn't at Cardinal Heedon sixth form, did you? You had to say Mr. Did you?
Yeah.
But at Newman in Preston, Mr. We could call everyone by the first name. It's just you just get treated like an adult. It's better.
Well, when I started...
Hang on. Whoa. Park the boat. In your school, you were allowed to call the teachers by their first name.
No, you're not listening to me. When we went to college, I went to college.
Right.
So in our sixth form, so I did 5 years at school, we had a sixth form. If you can get to the end of that 5 years, like Hutton is all boys until college. The sixth form has girls in it.
Same as our school.
So you literally spent 5 years masturbating about all of these sixth form girls going, one day I'll be a fucking sixth former and maybe I'll get to fucking touch one of these sixth formers. It was amazing. I got 2 months in, my mum died, my head went, and I was out of sixth form. I just didn't last much longer. I applied to the college in town in Preston. I couldn't get in till the September because it was already November by then. So they had a place for me. I was going to start the year again. I got a few jobs, lived with my dad, lived with my auntie. It was all a fucking mess, basically. When you got to college, it was so much better. It was so much better. Our theatre studies teacher was called Pete. I had a politics tutor called Brian, and we did media stuff. It was just, you get treated, but you get to wear your own clothes. So much better.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because in our school, there was nothing more joyous than the week where you found out the first name of any teacher.
Yeah.
And just waiting for the
Paula!
first...
Paula! On the playground. What? I was saying that. Paula!
Was that your name, miss? I was just shouting it for no reason.
Have you seen the TikTok of the kid who just goes around his whole school and uses everyone's first name just to see that initial reaction? It's obviously a school where that doesn't happen as well. And some of the teachers are like, what the fuck did you say? You can see, you can see they want to go, what the fuck? And then others, you don't want to mess with them. There's some teachers, you could have known their first name the whole time. You weren't shouting it. Like Mr. McNeil, I wouldn't have wanted to know what his first name was. Just in case I accidentally said something like it, because he was the scariest cunt of a deputy head. It's like the Antichrist. Everyone's so scared of him.
I'd love to go back now and meet them and go, you're a fucking maggot. Because you were kids terrified of them, and now they're little fucking pussy holes. I go back and go, you're a proper ming. Stop talking to these kids like that.
Yeah.
Because you can't say nothing to me. And the kids can hear me say it. He's a maggot.
You know, if my school invited me back now, you know, some of the teachers who spoke to me like shit, if they were still there, if they invited me into their classes, I'd honestly ruin their careers.
Was Cardinal Heedon strict? Because Hutton was strict.
There was a couple of cunts, like.
They were strict with our classes because we were clever. Our school was such a mixed bag of really intelligent lads like us, and then genuine idiots who just wanted to push people over, punch them in the head, maybe stabbed them with a chisel. And if those kids went a week without stabbing someone, they got to go on quad bikes.
They got to build in the field in our school a dirt bike track, and then got given dirt bikes to ride on them because they hadn't started a fire that week. I've never started a fire and I get fuck all.
Right.
So they were strict with us.
Yeah, but you know what, you were in a bracket where you're like, of course you didn't start a fire. You know better.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't kill someone this week.
Fucking
Here's a quad bike.
Jimmy Matches over here has done really well. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So they would incentivize the naughty kids not being naughty, but then us be it we got for behaving we got nothing.
My school was even stricter than that. They just treated people with, I think, genuine learning difficulties like they were morons. Again, I know I get called old, but I went to school in my school year.
Did you have the cane?
Were 92 to 97.
1892 to 1897.
I was in 92 to 97. So when was corporal punishment?
Did you have the cane?
What?
The cane? Was that a thing?
When was Kane the wrestler ever come in and chokeslam you?
Yeah, Kane came in. The Undertaker came in as well. 1960, 1970, got rid of. My school had a vibe of they were still a little bit pissed off that the cane wasn't allowed.
Oh, I thought the cane was in. Oh, right. Just take when was the cane taken out of British schools?
Yeah.
Mad the cane, innit?
My dad got caned.
Yeah, my dad got caned as well.
And his-
1986.
And his dad, my granddad, used the slipper. What? What year?
1986. You only just missed out, lad.
Shit! Holy shit, I missed it by 6 years. It must have been a gradual phase out. They weren't like smack for 86 gone. I bet it was phased out before that in a lot of schools.
My granddad tells me all the times he got caned. It's mad, like across the hands and all that. Fucking rats.
But if I went back now and I got like, you know, when we were in school, every now and then, someone who used to go to the school, who's gone on to do quite well, would be brought back and they'd just be like taken round the school. And you'd see them in the corridor being like, oh yeah, this is the new Peter Pan. They're like, fucking hell, that's different than when I was here.
The new
and then
what?
occasionally they'd just be
Peter
brought
Pan.
into like,
What?
into a class.
P.E. Department.
Oh, okay.
We were-
I thought
we
you
were the
said
sports school.
pedo department.
It's the same thing.
Hey,
Hey!
Especially in our school.
Wasn't our school.
Mr. You know what? Beginning
Mr.
with B.
Beach.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Mr. Beach got done for fucking sixth
former.
former.
Can we
In
say
the
that?
ass.
Can we say that?
Yeah. He face fucked her and then put her in a bum. Allegedly.
We're fine though. Allegedly.
Great save at the end there.
Have I told you what the day we found that out?
Was it the same day you found out his first name?
No, I know. It's
From
first
the
name.
It was the same day of my first ever gig.
Was it? No, we
Yeah.
were in school still.
Right, go on, hang on.
We were in sixth
Oh,
form.
yeah, of course you were.
We're blurring the lines. You found out that Mr.
So we
Mr.
were-
B.
Mr. Beach.
Right.
Oh, now Carl's nervy.
So we
B-E-E-C-H as well.
do you know,
Not
do you remember his
all
fir-
ends
do you remember
next
his first name?
what?
Do you remember his first name?
Brendan.
Yeah. Oh my god. Brendan Beach
This is public information. It was in the Echo.
got found guilty. To be fair.
Oh, well, then we're fine. What are we on about?
All right. We were in school. It was like,
I hope this isn't foreshadowing.
have you heard the rumour about Beach? Because you called him by the second name, didn't you? Beach. Yeah, he's been shagging one of the sixth formers. So there was a shop by our school in sixth. Could you leave your sixth form or college?
Yeah.
You could just walk out. So we just walked to the shop. We walked in. He was on the front of the Echo, and the fella in the Echo went in the shop went, "Yous aren't buying the Echo." I've been told we know why you're here.
Because we wanted to just buy every copy of it and just throw it around the school.
A teacher had been in and gone, "Don't sell the paper to any."
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I won't sell newspapers. That newsagent needs to grow a fucking pair.
Yeah, we're allowed to buy.
You're not buying the Echo. I've been told by a teacher that has a zero authority over this shop. Pussy up.
Yeah. But
Mr. Beach
he was
was on
afraid.
the front of the Echo,
Beach is innocent.
and you were at school.
Yeah,
We were at sixth form.
sixth form.
Yeah. We were at sixth form.
Did he turn up that day? Was he in?
No, he'd been he lost his
Oh,
job.
right.
Are you having a laugh?
Oh, my God.
He would have got headed.
Of course he is. God. Yeah.
He lost his job, of course. He
All right.
no longer.
Oh, so he wasn't innocent. He was guilty.
He got found guilty in
Oh,
court.
right.
You
Cool.
face fucked a woman.
Is that
Allegedly.
allegedly? Tell you what, the Echo, the journalists, they really go into detail, don't they?
Adam saw. Was it you saw him in Potwell years later? They're fat.
No.
Someone I know saw him in Potwell years later. They're fat. Formerly a PE teacher.
Life's gone to shit.
Oh my God.
Don't shag sixth formers. It's dead easy.
But that
so
came
you,
out.
So just to go back, you want to go into teaching, yeah?
Yeah, I don't
Six
wanna
formers.
No.
All
College.
right, cool. All right, that all makes sense. Nice. Camera.
But when we were in sixth form, it was like, it's not that bad. She's 18. She's a grown adult. Like, what the fuck? And now you look back, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
he's a dirty boy. Oh no, she was 17. Sorry.
And she was a PE student as well.
Yeah. Don't name her.
I
Don't.
remember her name.
I do. Don't name her.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not statutory rape, is it? It's
Yeah,
It's not.
it is. She's in a position of power.
I don't think that's statutory rape, though, is it?
Right.
You've
Well, he
got to be
lost.
under 60. Oh, hang on.
He lost his job. He got found guilty. You can't just find get guilty if it's just
No,
like,
but it's not statutory. Yeah, so he's got done for breach of.
Power rather than whatever it is.
All right. Oh
We
my
don't know
lord.
what we're talking about.
I do, yeah, but like, yeah,
it's too powerful. He's like Thanos.
yeah, it's exactly what they said in the court as well.
Before Thanos was even a
Like
thing.
Thanos.
Do you remember what the headline was?
Something like city teacher shags kids or something. Something like that. Do you want me to find it? I won't put it in. But what a day. Everyone was running around the yard screaming Beach is innocent.
Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
They'll fuck them
I
on
think the headline was something like
they'll fuck them on the beaches.
Resigns. Lol.
resigns.
Wow. Your school, you had murderers, you had...
He haunts the school now. That was caught by Barry Dodds when he did a ghost hunt of Layfield House.
We're not dropping that in, by the way.
Yes, we fucking...
No, we're
it's
not.
on the Liverpool Echo
They
website.
can Google it. They can Google
We're
it.
not dropping in a picture of a fucking...
That is going in the episode.
No, do not put... Don't
It's
put
on
your
the internet.
non-teacher in the fucking YouTube.
Carl, I swear to God.
It's not me.
Carl.
Steve.
Steve, that
Steve.
goes into the episode.
Steve, we're having a director's vote. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a naughty boy.
That's
Not
so
so
much
bad.
more exciting than the Mr. Kirk drowned his baby in a washing machine.
Did you see what the
rumoured that we
headline
had
was?
at our school.
Beach bum's bad bitch. The alliteration they went for.
Mad. Liverpool Echo was fucking rogue back then.
We just had one of our teachers drowned his baby in a washing machine. Mr. Kirk.
Was that true?
And everyone was a bit... Well, you never found it out. Also, we didn't have the Lancashire Evening Post doing front page for us.
There must be other stories about that. We had Newton. He was a fucking psychopath. Rest in peace.
But like, see teachers like him. I was going to say before, if they brought me back to the school to do that little tour, so they toured them around the school, occasionally they bring them into a class, and you'd just be like, be in the middle of doing fucking history or maths or whatever, and the door would just open, and it'd be like the deputy head with just some like boxer who's won his first 3 fights, and they go, oh, this is fucking Johnny Punches, and he used to go here, and we'd all have to go,
Ball for the
oh,
job.
cool.
3, you know.
He's a boxer, and we'd all have to go, oh, great. And the teacher would be like, oh, thanks, yeah. The teacher's clearly pissed off that the class has been interrupted just to let some like fucking boxer come
Yeah,
in.
but to be fair, if you're knocking out the murderers that you knocked out at Cardinal Heeman, like... Heeman. Cardinal Hyman, more like. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Beach? You dirty old bastard. Anyone who's not killed someone gets a tour of your school.
Yeah.
So you're a full-grown adult and you've not murdered anyone. Come round for a tour. Guys, Class 2B, guess who's here today? Someone who's not killed 3 people.
If they
Round of
brought
applause.
me in to a class with a teacher who used to speak to me like shit, I'd be like, what's happening, kids? She's all right, yeah, just so you know, this cunt's a gobshite, and you can say whatever you want to him, and he's not allowed to hit you. So do whatever you want. He's got no power whatsoever. He can give you detention. Don't go. What's he going to do? Ming. In a bit, yeah.
Next class. Let's take you into the next. You haven't learned. Let's take you into the next class, right?
Yeah,
Johnny Punches is here. This shitbag. I'll fucking smash his head and then go 4-0, mate.
didn't visit the school. She starts pissing on it. Yeah, I'm not even a student yet. Piss on the floor. Who's stopping me? I'll fuck an 18-year-old girl right here. I'm not a teacher. It's not statutory rape, Dan, is it? Is this going on Patreon? Fucking ridiculous. You massive man-child. I'm going to go back into that school, say, hey, everyone, he's a gobshite. You don't need to do nothing. Spit in a teacher's mouth. What? Yeah? I fucking don't need this place. Hey, guys, you know what Patreon is? Yeah, what? And the class will be like, Adam Rowe, Adam Rowe, Adam Rowe. And everyone's like, who is that guy? Who's that guy? And like, yeah, he's probably not killed someone. Probably not murdered anyone. But he's a badass. He's our hero. Fucking. Shout out, Mr. Kelk.